Hey guys, it's Daniel. I really don't have much to say this time. Before I get into the review, I don't want to waste your time. However, I do want to fulfill your time before you watch this video, promoting my channel and socials. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, as well as the like button towards the end of this video if you enjoy it. I'd really appreciate it. Also, be sure to check me out on my social media at blackandblue572 on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. But yeah, this is a pretty monumental episode for a couple reasons, mostly involving the Green Ranger. So, like I said, let's just hop right into it. In the dreary Area 62, Void Knight puts the final touches on his robotic masterpiece. While ignoring Dragnarok, this week's Sporks Beast's introduction. Meet the rough and tough Boom Tower, Void Knight's new general who definitely lets his presence be known. Boom Tower, who I'm assuming is some type of robot, needs the precious Nephrite orb to reach his full potential, which Void Knight tasks Boom Tower, Mucus, and Draken,
my name is Dragnarok,
right, with getting. Leaving spooky anxiety for adult anxiety, we see Amelia and Ali attempting to psych up Zato for his job interview at Buzzblast, which, if you want to take into account him being gone for 65 plus million years and having no idea how to read and write in modernized English, be my guest. But it's gonna make this episode a hell of a lot less entertaining. However, his lack of experience as a journalist is acknowledged as Amelia successfully translates his experience as a Power Ranger and Knight into positive attributes you would put on a resume.
I really only have experience fighting monsters.
Call that tackling tough tasks.
And piloting a giant Zord.
You have flashy style.
Gotcha. Coolio.
While waiting for Zato to be done with his interview, they involuntarily receive harmonic entertainment by a mysterious man in black.
I'm trying to earn money so I can buy a keytar. Like a keyboard that you play like a guitar?
Stop, you're so funny. Jane proposes a test for both Zato and Javi to write articles conveniently relating to the two most important aspects of today's plot. I mean, an impressive athlete for Zato and the Nephrite orb for Javi.
Go find out what makes her tick. I want to know her coach, her routine, her name.
Her name is Izzy Garcia.
Oh, you're fast, kid. Oh, right. It's in the file. Okay, good luck.
Once again, the humor continues to be really quick and rewarding. Zato and friends meet up with this impressive athlete, javelin thrower? I had to look the official term up. Izzy Garcia, who's reluctant to do an interview until Zato's able to show a trick with a spear he learned during his days on Ravcon. With Izzy now opening up, we find out that Warden Garcia is actually her stepdad. Interesting. We cut to the museum where Javi's interview is cut short by Boom Tower and goons, who scares everyone away before they get their hands on the highly coveted Nephrite orb, which leads to Javi quickly calling the Ranger hotline, followed by Zato's interview being cut short as they head to the museum.
Ooh, I don't know what Nephrite is,
Neither do we.
but I know power when it's in my hand.
Warden Garcia arrives and sternly asks the large colorful stack of stones to give the orb up.
That belongs to the people of Pine Ridge. Put it down.
Whoa, just take it easy, man. It shockingly doesn't work, and he gets blasted onto the grass. It seems like Warden Garcia is going to continue to play the role of law enforcement, be it in a pretty unintimidating way. The Rangers arrive, immediately recognizing the orb. They duke it out with Javi watching. With the help of Dino keys, the Rangers manage to restrain Boom Tower and Diabolico, forcing him to drop the Nephrite orb. Javi jumps at the chance to get the orb somewhere safe, stealing his stepdad's, who mind you is still in pain on the grounds, car. Mucus follows him in his own unique way.
It's Morphin Slime!
Cute. After the baddies teleport away, the Rangers help Garcia up and teleport him to the hospital. We're then rudely interrupted by a scene featuring Jay Borg reporting, with the help of a live teleprompter, on the Nephrite orb being stolen in front of the museum. After Jane, who's typing what goes on the teleprompter, spills her presumably organic smoothie on the keyboard, Jay Borg reads aloud all the typos as they happen live, due to Jane cleaning her tragic spillage on the keyboard. Hilarious. The actress playing Jayborg has truly been giving it her all. It's just a shame she plays a character that's completely unwanted by anyone over the age of the show's demographic, or anyone who wants to watch Power Rangers for, you know, the Power Rangers. The Rangers check in and question the warden outside the hospital, who appears to be fine. When Izzy shows up, it's revealed that Javi is actually Warden Garcia's son, which makes Izzy his stepsister. When the warden leaves, a starstruck Izzy tells the Rangers she knows where he could have taken the orb to. She describes a secret spot to play his music where he isn't harassed by his father who doesn't approve. What's up with parents not approving of their children's creative endeavors lately? Javi makes it to his secret spot, which turns out to be a forest, where he's cornered after Mucus tells his buddies Javi's whereabouts. Boomtower takes the orb, which is quickly knocked out of his grasp by his spear? Izzy shows up with the Rangers, who defend the current civilians, who then quickly recover the orb. Javi distracts the beasts from beating down the Rangers further with his loud, good harmonica playing skills. He then breaks the orb, which reveals the green and black Dino keys that were embedded in the orb. Javi and Izzy are then morphed into this season's Black and Green Rangers, a historic scene in Power Rangers history, with Izzy being the first ever female Green Power Ranger. The scene is amplified even further with the skirt tear heard around the world, or at least around superhero Twitter.
Hold that thought.
They actually did it.
Skirts aren't really my thing.
I just love how casual this scene is. It's truly unique and monumental to this universe, and it was addressed perfectly. I also love how Amelia keeps her skirt simply because it's more fitting to her character. I hope this welcomes young girls to be themselves and feel comfortable going against society's standards. While I haven't seen it myself, there's apparently been some negative reactions to the scene, and to that I say, it's just fabric. It's also worth noting that the skirt removal was indeed a necessity if they wanted to utilize the Sentai footage, as Izzy is also the first Ranger in nearly 20 years to be a different gender than her Sentai counterpart. The now team of 5 Rangers charges into battle against a horde of henchmen. This original fight scene is amazing, with Izzy tossing her skirt to the ground and fighting with her spear, and Javi dual-wielding chroma sabers. This scene kicks into further overdrive by Izzy throwing her spear into a tree above Boomtower, scaling it,
Just hang it.
and slashing her saber across Boomtower.
You and me are really vibing, dude.
Vibing? With a teenager? No thanks.
What?
Big scary monster ran away. You love to see it.
What? Dashi then quickly grows, followed by the Rangers forming the Dino Fury Megazord. Oddly, but not unwelcome, the Green and Black Rangers join the original trio and get their own console, even though their Zords aren't featured in this formation. The Rangers slash the Tricera blade, eventually cutting off Divatox's tail, which leads to a Mega Slash finish, and awesome posing and exploding. The Rangers once again collect the Sporks with Void Knight watching in disgust. Back at the base.
Whoa.
Big superhero mood.
Did the writers just scour Twitter and look for trendy phrases and said, this is how our Green Ranger shall speak? Don't hate it, but it's already a bit of an overkill. The Rangers' identities are unveiled in front of Javi and Izzy. To their shock, they kind of know these guys.
Wonder what else is out there, waiting to be discovered.
Maybe a couple of Zords for us?
You humans sure do love Zords.
'Tis true. After introduced to Solon and Zato's alien identity, Javi remembers that both himself and Zato flubbed Jane's test. Before we get a resolution to that plot point, we get this.
3, 2, 1.
Solar-powered electric fences. But be careful because they're dangerous, so don't touch them more.
Y'all hear something?
And that was a shock.
Jane excuses Javi from the assignment and hires him on the spot as she was inspired by his bravery in defending the Nephrite orb. As for Zato,
Close, but no Chihuahua.
Well,
and the episode ends there. New Recruits continues Dino Fury's streak of solid episodes. We're expertly introduced to the step-sibling duo Javi and Izzy, our new Black and Green Rangers. I actually mean expertly. I feel like I know who they are as people, almost as much as the original trio, which the writers definitely deserve kudos for. The only critique with their intro is that I feel like Izzy was very much the show stealer. Granted, it was inevitable due to her character's precedence, but even when that isn't taken into account, I feel like she overshadowed Javi. That being said, I'm very much looking forward to seeing them grow. Boomtower doesn't seem like anything special. He very much seems like your run-of-the-mill general. The Monster of the Week very much overshadowed him, mostly due to the simple hilarity revolving around no one remembering his name. Again, as I've already mentioned, comedic dialogue and timing has been top-notch this season. I honestly can't remember the last time it was this good. But then there's the J-Borg comedy. I know I already addressed her last video, but this time she was bad. Jane's physical presence really helped me enjoy J-Borg's bits last episode. Having her not there physically alongside J-Borg really affected my enjoyment of the scenes. I honestly don't know what else to say. This was a really great episode. To put it simply, New Recruits gets a 4 out of 5. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you enjoyed this video. You'll be notified when I review the next episode, Winning Attitude. Be sure to comment below your thoughts on episode 4, New Recruits, the episode I just reviewed. Again, I very much enjoyed it. I thought it was highly entertaining. I also thought that it was really interesting that the producers took the Sentai footage from the first episode of Rue Soldier and used it as the 4th episode of Rangers for the Green and Black Rangers introduction. I very much enjoyed both characters. I thought Izzy was very realistic and funny with her internet quotes. I think Javi will make an interesting character, being a musician, and not being too similar to, let's say, Ninja Steel Gold. I feel like he's much more of maybe an alternative rocker kind of vibe. And he's also attractive. Also, be sure to follow me on social media at blackandblue572 on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course TikTok. I'm honestly working really hard on these reviews. I've never posted videos one week after the other. I know I'm behind. I know by the time I upload this, both 5 and 6 already have aired, but keep in mind, as soon as I get down to editing this video, I'm gonna be also probably typing out the script for episode 5. So I appreciate everyone hanging tight. I also really appreciate if you guys could interact with my video. I feel like that'll really help out with making sure everybody sees it. Again, I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See you guys later. Bye!